Hey fellow crafters, so to continue with our 4th of July Memorial Day patriotic crafts, we have this star from the Dollar Tree, and what we're going to do is we're going to divide it like in the middle. So that looks like pretty much the middle to me. We have some painter's tape here. Just going to put the painter's tape down, wrap it around. Then we're going to take a little piece and we're going to put it right there, and that's going to be our spacer piece. And there you go. That's going to be our stripes. And we're going to do the top. We're going to paint the top blue. So I already have my blue paint. So I'm just going to take it. So back to the stars. I'm doing them 2 different ways because I wasn't sure the best way to do them, so we're going to try both ways. So this one I have taped off and we're going to paint it white. This one I painted white, so I have to tape off still so I can paint it red. So let's get the tape and tape this one off. Start at the top. So I've messed up in more than one ways on this project already. So I forgot, as you can see, I forgot to paint this as a white stripe. I think it should be white. Maybe blue. I don't know. I gotta wait till the red paint dries. As you can see, I pulled the tape off. I thought I was filming. I wasn't filming. And it bled underneath on some areas. So I have to wait till that dries and then touch it up with some white. I haven't tried this one yet. So let's try taking the, well, you know what? It needs another coat. Let's put another coat on this one. See if we can, how we can mess this one up. See if we can get this one right on the first try. So I'm going to put another coat of white paint on here. And I'm told with the tape method that you should pull the paint off while it's wet. This one's already messed up because somehow the corner on this side is taped and this corner's not, so it's going to be a little cockeyed, I think. I don't know. Maybe the Dollar Tree star wasn't straight because it looks like my tape lines are straight. So I'm not sure. Okay, let's try and take this off while it's still wet. Let's see what we get here. I think I know why this one is going to be lopsided, because I didn't start at the top. I didn't think it would matter. See the hole at the top right here. Interesting. This one, lines are a lot crisper. There are a couple little tiny places where I might have to touch up. I think I pressed the tape down better on this one. There you have it. So when this one dries, we have to put the tape on the white lines and paint the red in. I think this one came out better though. So let's let them dry. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take the tape and do it in reverse. We're gonna cover up the white so we can paint the red. So we're just gonna take a piece of tape. Make sure it's okay. Sorry about that. Camera died. And so I put the first piece of tape down to cover up the white, and we're just going to move on down the line. Cover up the white. Pull it tight. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. Yep. There's some lines there. We're probably going to have to try that other method I was talking about to make it look. And we will do it. Yeah, bled underneath. I don't know what's wrong with this tape. Am I not doing it right? Can somebody tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong? I'm not sure. Every video I've watched, it's just been, you put the tape on and you paint over the tape and you get nice, clean, crisp lines, except I'm not getting that. All right, so we're gonna fix it up. Might as well just go on to the next thing, which is taking our stars and putting them down. So I got this at the Dollar Tree. Let's see. We want to make it straight first of all. It's kind of on this thing cockeyed. So we want to put it down as straight as possible. Can't do that. Okay. We'll go over here. Okay, while I have the red paint down and everything and I'm waiting for the stars to dry, I also have this little bead wreath I got at the dollar store, and we're going to try to turn this into a patriotic wreath. So we're going to start by painting the first 4 red. And I can only do 3 sides at once because I got to be able to set it down. So we're going to paint the first 4. Try to get down in between, especially on these. because then the next 4 we're just going to leave. Oops, I'm painting the back side. That's not good. The next 4 we're just going to leave them this creamy white color. So we're just going to go 4 red, 4, leave them the same color, and then the next 4 red. So here I am, I'm just painting these last 4 white. It's probably going to take more than 1 coat. And then I have to touch up like areas that I missed with that red that I'm not crazy about. And then we can do the blue. And the blue is Craft Smart Navy blue. So hopefully that'll be good. I don't know where I got that Anita's. Maybe Michael's? They're only like 99 cents at Michael's. I'm sure they're only 99 cents everywhere, but usually I get my paint at Michael's. So on to our wreath, and we have our blue paint. Let's shake it up a little bit, give it a good shake. Yo, that came out kind of quick. And we're just going to paint the balance of these beads this blue color. Oh, this is supposed to be navy, but it's coming out kind of light. So we're just going to keep going around the bead and all the way up to the top. Give it a good coat of the blue paint. Trying to get down in between the beads, the blocks, whatever you want to call them. And it's probably going to take more than 1 coat. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I had put the stars on here. I was finishing that up, and I wasn't liking the way they came out. So I took them outside, and I was going to sand them off and pretty much start over. But look how they came out when I tried to sand them. I love the effect it gives it now. It gives it that aged, worn, I don't know. It's really cool looking. So I'm just going to leave them the way they are. And we're going to call this one complete. Sorry I didn't film it, but I was going to just start over. But when I started sanding them, the way that it was taking some of the star off and leaving some behind, I just ended up loving the way it looked. So we're going to call this one complete. So we have our 2 stars. I hope you like them. So I'm going to I have some leftover fabric and stuff. So I thought we'd make a little Uncle Sam. I think this should be pretty quick and easy. So let's try it out. So I have one of these, what are they called? I think they're called wood planks. They come 8 to a pack, I think. Yeah. Oh, 6 pieces to a pack at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. And I have this leftover piece of fabric from the stars. It's a little short, but it doesn't matter because this paint stick is going to be the brim and it covers up the bottom. I'm trying to use up what I have. So we're going to take a little bit of Mod Podge. Mod Podge. And we're going to give the board a liberal coat of it. Whoops. And that's not the Mod Podge. And I want to hit the edges because I just want to wrap it around a little bit. I'm going to take the fabric, I'm going to lay it down in there. I'm just going to press it into the top. I don't want to stretch it too much because you can always go back, and if I pull it, it's going to stretch the fabric and make the lines distorted. So we're just going to press it down in there. Keep the lines of the fabric straight. And then we're going to just set that aside to dry. So I got this paint stick at Lowe's for free. And I'm going to give it a coat of blue. And I'm going to paint the whole thing, but we're going to end up cutting it. Probably going to cut it off right where I'm painting right now. So we have our paint stick painted, and now we're going to score it a couple times so we can break it. Now we're going to have to paint that end just to get it. But there you go. That's the brim of his hat. So now we'll paint that end, and when it dries, we'll put them all together. Okay, so the sticky down star didn't work. So I'm going to try using the stencil that it came on and see how that works instead. That's a lot better. It's still not perfect. Still not the greatest. We'll just touch it up a little bit as we go. Let's go down this end. We'll try to keep them. See, it's transferring. It's exactly what I didn't want it to do. And it didn't get the little point, so we'll fix that. Okay, so I did the stars. They came out okay. They're not great, but what are you gonna do? So I'm just going to touch up the blue where it transferred from the stencil. And so, because you will be able to see it a little bit behind the Uncle Sam's hat. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to touch up this and I'm going to paint the other side. Okay, so this is dry now. We can actually put the brim of the hat on with some hot glue. So I'm going to put it on here. And we're going to eyeball it. That looks about... Sorry, the camera died just as I was putting that on. So here's our hat. Now for his beard, we're just going to take a Dollar Tree mop. And I had already cut this because I had used it to make another project. So we're going to take about 6-inch pieces. We're going to glue them to the back. Now you don't have to worry about it being even right now because we can always cut the bottom. So we're just going to do one little piece at a time. Get it pushed down in the hot glue. See, it's not even right now, but we'll just cut it. We'll cut it when we're complete. So we're just gonna, there you go. There's his beard. We could probably put, you know, some in here, but let's see. That's what we have. We have to cut it off to make it even. Let's wait till the hot glue sets up. After looking at them for a minute, giving it a minute or two to sink in, I decided I'm going to do another layer. We're just going to layer it right on top just to make it a little bit more full. I've already cut these into the 6-inch pieces. Yes, I like that much better. So we're just gonna keep going. We're halfway done. There you go. I think it looks a lot better. Definitely 2 rows look better than the 1 row. Now I got mop and glue stuck to my fingers. But okay, so we'll just trim the bottom so it's more even. There you go. And then we have a bead for his nose. So we'll just glue that right in the center. That's about the center. There's his nose. And then I have this wired jute. We're going to make a little hanger for him. I need my... There we are. We're just going to cut a little piece. Put those away. And we're just going to put the hot glue on. Oops, I shouldn't have moved it. Just give it a minute to sit. And we'll use the trick that I saw from Holly at Hot Humble Pie, and we'll put a little piece of tape because it kind of holds it. The hot glue kind of molds it to the tape and sticks in there. Put it some on this side. Put another small piece of the painter's tape on there just to hold it down. There you go. Actually, you might need a little bow. Okay, I decided to put a bow on there. So what I did is I just took some of this wired stars ribbon that I got at Joann's, and I took the wire out of it, and then I kind of made it a fan shape, and then I put a piece of the wire in the middle of it, and then I trimmed the edges a little bit so it doesn't look all neat. There you go. There's our Uncle Sam. That was pretty fun. I had a good time doing this one. I really like it. Here's our 4th of July decorations all set up, ready to go for the holiday season. And our sign from Hobby Lobby to let everybody know what time of year it is. I hope you guys like this one. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out a lot. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Thanks. Till next time. Bye.